And that boy Milkshake said, devour feculence. Oof. Oof. Man, sorry it took so long to get to this finale, but we're finally here, man. A little bit sad that Severance is going to be done, and knowing how much this show still got on the table, like, I know everything is not going to be concluded this one episode, so gotta wait till 5 years, I guess, for season 3. But thank you all for watching, holding it down here on the channel. Let's finish this.
She just wanted to talk.
I'm not gonna hold you, bruh. You know, sometimes I don't like speaking to a fan base directly because, like, you're just welcoming outrage to you. But I feel like I gotta be honest in saying this, man. People who shit on Harmony's episode, man, look, trust me. I understand that, like, people watch shows for different things, and if they're locked into a particular aspect of the show, which is the office, the Severance aspect of it, other aspect might not be enticing. But yo, there's a reason why when you eat a proper meal, right, there's like different dishes, there's sides, everything come together to make the whole. I mean, if you're just eating the main joint but you're ignoring the sides and the dessert, you don't get the full experience, man. So, like, for me, that Miss Cobell episode, come on, bruh. Gas. They dropped low on us. I had one of you in the comments say that they could listen to that actress just read the phone book to them and they'll be ecstatic. I'm paraphrasing, but I don't know, man. It's one of those things where you watch something and then you hear that the fan base online were not fucking with that episode at all, and you're like, it's kind of like The Last of Us. I don't know if you guys have seen the TV show The Last of Us. Season 2 dropping today, by the way. Episode 3, like Frank, the way the TV show freaking like expanded Frank's story, bruh. And you get online and you see people hating on that, say, oh, this episode didn't focus on Joel and Ellie. And I'm like, are you guys smoking crack? This episode like carries the essence of the whole show, the whole story of The Last of Us, like living so long and like having a reason to live, like Frank and Bill. Like, yeah, man, but rant over anyways. But all I'm saying is, like, watch Miss Cobell episode again and like really like try to appreciate it for what it adds to the main story of Severance. Like, I was shocked when I heard how people were feeling about that episode. I'm like, but then again, not judging too much, because like I said, people come to a show for different things, you know. But I just felt like I needed to say that because, I mean, yeah, there was a big reveal at the end that everything was her designs and whatnot, but it's like, that was like the perfect icing on top. You know, everything. You know, we needed all that to get to there. Let's continue, man. Let's continue this finale. Long ass episode 2. I'm happy. Cold Harbor. Can't wait. Let's get in.
Do you remember the last thing that you said to me?
Mm-hmm. She's alive.
What is this place?
It's a cabin for giving birth.
Why am I here? Why are you here?
Cold Harbor. Have you finished it?
He doesn't know what that is.
And she's still alive. We can save her.
Who?
Miss Casey.
Gemma.
There's a hallway down there. It's different than the others. It's long and black and hidden.
With an elevator going down?
Yep.
We know where it is.
The squad has assembled.
What a funny speech you gave at the party.
Weirdo. Yes, atta girl.
I was cross with you after. I threw a tin of candies.
God, you're fucking weird.
Helly is always speaking my mind, dog. Fucking weird. Bro, she would take you the fuck out. Don't try anything.
I do not love my daughter.
Duh, we knew that.
Sound like a great dad.
For real.
But he wasn't in them either.
Of course, he had more children outside.
Until I saw him again.
In her?
You and your family created hell, and you're going to burn in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's ready.
There he is. Tomorrow is a special day.
I hate that that compliment is coming from him, though, because we already knew Helly had that dog in her. I mean, bro, we already knew that. Like, she's her. Like, she's literally her. But I hate that he's the one saying it. Kind of like giving him that sort of satisfaction, and I hate it.
So, wait, when I finish Cold Harbor, they do a test, and then they kill her?
Once that file is done, you'll need to quickly get to the black hallway, then down to the testing floor. I'll not let you leave MDR till that file is complete.
Okay, but how do I find her once I'm down there?
No, you won't.
I won't.
No.
Your chip is only attuned to your floor. Once you get done with testing, you'll be your Audi again,
Good.
And then he'll find Gemma and take her up to the severed floor.
where you will guide her to the exit stairwell.
Right, okay.
Mission Impossible style.
If we can prove that they kidnapped her, it will end them.
And you get your wife back.
What happens to us?
What do you mean?
After.
Well, if Lumen ends, then what happens to every innie on the severed floor?
Damn. Cease to exist.
You want me to give my life?
No.
The lives of everyone down there?
No, it's not that simple.
Just to
Damn.
save one person you happen to care about.
It doesn't have to end your life.
Really?
Right. There's somebody else who wants to talk to you, actually.
Oh? Mark?
Just hit the play.
Is he gonna talk to himself? But that's such a good conversation, though. Like, to Mark, yeah, he knows about. To inside Mark, yeah, he knows about rescuing Gemma, but he doesn't know Gemma. No, he knows Miss Casey, but he doesn't know Gemma, but he loves Irvin. He loves Dylan. He loves Helly. Shit, he loves himself. So to him, all those people matter more than Gemma. So yeah, it is going to be a sacrifice play, however you cut it.
Well, I guess you know who I am. I think you've spoken with Devin and Miss Cobell. So you know what it is that we're asking.
Aww.
The first thing I need to say to you is that I am so sorry. You know, I created you as a prisoner and as an escape. Lumen told me you'd be happy, that innies are content, and because I took their word for it, you've been living a nightmare for 2 years.
Oh my god.
It's horrific what they've done to you. And part of the reason I'm here is to make it right. I hope, now with all we have in common, that you'll give me that chance.
Adam Scott is so amazing at acting. The way his smile changed into seriousness and back to amazement, he's done it so much in this season. And I'm so glad that's one of the first things outside Mark said. He apologized, that I'm sorry that I made you like you've been living hell. That is the most important thing to say to your innie. The most important, like, take that accountability, you know, because you're asking something so much of him. And the way he smiled when he first started talking to his Audi is so cute. It's like your twin brother talking to you or something.
You know, nightmare is the wrong word, actually. Because we find ways to make it work, to feel whole.
Damn.
Which is why what you're asking scares me. Because whatever this life is, it's all we have, and we don't want it to end. Can you understand that?
That's fair. It's all we have. Same thing Dylan said. That all I have is finger traps and this.
Of course I can. Such a good point. I'd say the same thing in your position. However, Lumen doesn't have to be your whole life.
Now, you may have been seeing flashes lately, images from my world out here. I've been seeing yours too. It's a process called reintegration. It's a way to recouple memories so we can be one person.
And I started this because I see now how unfair this all is to you. And once my wife is free, I swear I will finish the process. Because this life, our life,
belongs to both of us.
Yes.
Okay, but what would that mean exactly? That you get the right side and I get the left? Or is it like a top-bottom situation? I'm honestly trying to understand.
No, it wouldn't be like a top-bottom situation. It's like both of us, like one person combined.
Combined.
Like my memories and yours, and my trauma and yours, but like, you know, the good stuff too.
I like the honesty.
Okay.
Whoever this new hybrid person is,
Seems like he'd be way more you than me.
Oh my god, I love these questions that are coming up.
How does it work?
I don't know. Sorry, this episode about to be long. I'm not apologizing. You know, when people ask that question, can you be your own best friend? Like, if there was a clone of you, would you two get along? If there was a clone of you, would you be irritated at yourself? Obviously, there's a whole conversation here to have about like self-love and self-hate and all that. Let's just say baseline, you love yourself and everything. Still, you know, I mean, we can name our best friend or the person we love the most in the world. There's a few things about them that we don't like. It's just natural, right? People have flaws and whatnot. So like, this is making that sentiment so real. It's like they're both Mark, yet they're very different, but yet they both have a level, a sense of like sassiness to them in a way. Cause like any Mark being like, oh yeah, so how does it work? And outside Mark not knowing what the to say. I love it. I love it. I've talked to a lot of you in the comments about this whole idea of like the reason why we love this show is that it takes this Severance concept and apply it to like so many life experiences, like someone and their spouse, someone and their best friend. What's the meaning of identity? Who are you without your memories and different things like that? Like every single character, every one of the Enies, it explores a different thing in their life, right? I just love how it's exploring this particular thing with Mark right in this moment. Yeah. You've been alive so much longer. I don't think it's fair. Whoever that hybrid is going to be way more of you and none of me, and just a little bit of me. So it's almost like he feels like his identity is going to like kind of like die in there, you know, because there's so little of it, you know. It's kind of like genes and, you know, having parents from two races. It's like there's going to be one gene that's so much more dominant than the other, and this and that.
I mourned Gemma for 2 years.
you know, he hid all of her stuff in my basement. Because it was easier pretending that she never existed. And I thought I was protecting you from that pain.
Oh, hey, Ms. Cooper told me you like someone down there? Helena Egan, right? I think her any name's Helene?
Helly.
Honestly, I love that you had that experience. So now, you can imagine, like, what you and Helene have, but multiplied, like, thousands of days of, like, joy and arguments and passion. Then you can see why
I have to get my wife back. I have to have her back.
This might not go the way you think. Because now he's thinking of Haley and he don't want to lose her too.
It's the person I'm in love with.
Which you'd know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life. Before tonight when you need something.
Oof.
She's the person I'll lose if I do what you say, because you know
As well as I do that her Audi won't, like, reintegrate. Assuming every word out of your mouth isn't a lie. Whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Dude.
I'm just trying to save my wife, okay?
But I can't abandon her. And if you help me,
I won't abandon you.
I promise.
You know what I think? I think the second you get your wife back, you forget I ever existed. I think that I disappear along with every innie down there. What do you want from me?
Dude, this show was incredible. I love how the conversation started. It went to just giving information, then he got emotional talking about who he loves. I knew it was gonna backfire because you bringing up Gemma obviously gonna make him remember Haley. And now I love that the tension is rising. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about, like, would you be a friend to yourself? Would you argue with yourself? Like, would you see eye to eye with yourself on a lot of things, right? This is incredible. But something that I felt from day one is I'm not even concerned about saying which one of them is reasonable, which one is our fault. I'm just fucking mad at Lumen for making something like this possible. That's who I'm putting my fury on, not Innie Mark, not Audi Mark. Fucking Lumen for doing this to people. And that's the thing, like, Lumen is the fucking source. That's who I'm directing my aggression to. Same thing with Dylan, seeing how Dylan is suffering with the lack of, like, intimacy and how much he enjoys the time he has with his Audi's wife. It's like, these are common, simple pleasures of life, but it means so much to them because they've been so deprived of it. Even right from season 1 when they did the 5 minutes dance party or the lemon bar or this and that, I'm like, these are such, like, very, like, not important things, but it gives them so much joy because that's all they know. That's why the company sanctioned orgy that Dylan was gonna have in season 1 for hitting his quota. Yeah, you're giving Homeboy an orgy when he has no experience of anything in his life. That's such a big reward for him, which shows how much he was a badass turning it down to actually go switch everybody in the finale. I hate it. I hate Lumen for doing this to them. You know, the 5 minutes dance parties, like, we take music for granted because we have it, but that's all they got. So I hate Lumen for, like, giving them this happiness just in sprinkles when they could have it in abundance, you know? So this right now, they're both making such great points. Like, I don't even think any one of them is wrong. I'm just mad at Lumen for creating this.
That I disappear along with every innie down there. What do you want from me? We are in this together. Can't you just trust me? No. Devin! He's a fucking child. He won't listen.
Let me speak to him.
I mentioned reintegration. He basically called bullshit.
Well, he's not wrong, right?
Let me speak to him. Alone.
I love how he screamed, Devin! Devin is the realest, bruh. Devin is the GOAT. I love that she's the one he called. Well, she's the only one there who he trusts, but you catch my drift.
The numbers are your wife.
The numbers are your wife?
The MDR numbers from your console. They're a doorway into the mind of your Audi's wife, Gemma Scout.
Hold up.
I don't understand.
The emotions.
What do you see every day when you look at them?
Different emotions.
Feel things.
Feel things.
What do you feel?
What she feels in all those rooms.
So you're saying the clusters are...
Her tempers.
What she feels in those
The building
rooms.
blocks of her mind.
What am I building?
Every file you've completed is a new consciousness for her.
Jesus.
A new innie.
That's why there's so many doors there. He's been making
24 files.
Cold Harbor is the last. Tomorrow
Jesus.
will be your final day at Lumen. You will have served your purpose, and so will she.
Ever since they said the number make you feel things, and we first saw Helly the first time it hit for her, and she was like, whoa, 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 I got one. So were the other innies like Irvin, Dylan, and Helly, were they also doing gemmas, or they were doing other people's? Or were they just there doing random ones just so Mark can have companions in there and stick to the goal? 24. Because in Gemma's episode, we only saw 6 rooms. And yeah, all the rooms she was in, she was feeling something different. 24. Y'all at Lumen, man.
There'll be no honeymoon ending for you and Heliar. She's an Egan. You're nothing to them.
No.
Nothing to her.
No, I don't believe you.
They're using you.
No, I don't believe you.
And they'll discard you like a skin husk.
I think you're using me.
Reintegration is your only chance.
Do you love your brother?
Yes.
Well, then you tell him that the next thing I see had better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
I care for you.
Jesus. Or he brought you to work. Look at him being Christ-like. Christ. They even painted their Audis.
I have to tell you something.
Me too.
We're sure that's Helly, right? Because I don't trust this no more. Left y'all a package. Mr. Scout.
Mark, the founder, wished to witness the historic completion of your 25th file. Helly R shall also bear witness from our chair. Goodly splendors await upon your victory. Love, Mr. Milchick.
Milkshake. 24 gemmas. Milkshake! Oh, Gemma. Isn't that the coat she was wearing? Yep. Bastards.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Shut up, man.
But if you get her out, maybe that will take down Lumen, like his sister said. And maybe you could do this combining thing.
Well, yeah, but he could be a total liar.
At least you'll have a chance at living.
But you won't.
Yeah, but I want to live with you.
Her, Mark. I'm her.
Damn. Big sacrifice play here. And like I said, I hate that Lumen is the cause of this. And one thing I've always appreciated about Mark, he is very skeptical at first, but it takes one person that loves him to like talk him down. But he always listens. You know, with Devin, multiple times with Devin, with Ragabi, and now with Helly. And the fact that he's looking at horrible emotions from his wife. But if he doesn't do this though, will they force him? Blackmail him?
Your Audi has responded to your resignation request. As it may yield an embarrassing emotional response in you, and as I'm duly swamped, I shall leave you to read it in solitude.
Mr. Big Words. He ran away. Milchek ran away. That shit is too funny.
I've read your request and organized my response into 3 points. Point one, f you. Gretchen is my wife and my beloved, and your actions with her were deeply f***ing indecorous. Point two, I get it. She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree. Here's the thing. I've never been an impressive person. So when Gretch told me that you're like this self-assured badass, I don't know.
Jealousy?
So I guess point three is...
You're the same though.
Someday she sees in me what she sees in you. If I'm being really honest, I guess I like knowing you're there. If you want to leave, you can, but I think you should stay. Sincerest regards, your Audi.
That is so intriguing. Uh-oh. Getting ready for Cold Harbor? 99%.
Been trying to think of other place names besides Delaware. I've got Europe, Zimbabwe.
Good job.
And the equator.
The equator? Is that a building?
He doesn't know.
Maybe it's just a building that's like so big.
That he gave a continent.
Yeah.
This is sad, man.
Just wish we had more time.
And that made me just feel like the cheesy conversation they had before they went into the elevator at the finale, talking about car wash coupons and if they were actually married on the outside. Yeah, that's them driving a stake into our hearts a little bit. F you, Lumen. Oh yeah, game time.
Mr. Egan.
I thought they were gonna get the weird Egan video. I love you. Y'all playing the NBA joint?
You, one of the most important people in history.
What the f does that mean? What the f, Milchek?
And now, lady and gentlemen of MDR, may I introduce choreography and merriment.
This gotta be a joke. Ain't no way they got drumline in this. Interesting. Is that LSU? Lumen. Isn't that a historically black thing though? From like universities and colleges? I mean, having her wear the same outfit as the day she died, that was some fuckery right there.
With a ballad of Ambrose and Gunnar.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, that boy. Hey, he got that shit on though. Hey. Hey. Nah, man, you could feel the blackness in the building, man, and I love it. He's eating that shit up. Whew. But yeah, what does it say about Lumen, though, that this is what they're using to celebrate Cold Harbor being completed? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in this show, I don't feel like I'm reading too much into it because the show has clearly showed us that there's a lot of racial dynamic there, exploitation, utilization of, you know, things that are cultural to blackness. This is what I'm feeling from here. And using like this black man as a tool, you know, they've always used him as that. I'm not from the US, so I don't know a lot of the history behind marching bands, but I know that there's things that are like heavily, especially this style and what they're getting at, HBCUs, definitely like historically black colleges and universities. It's part of the culture around there. So I mean, it says something about Lumen that they clearly racist, have a lot of microaggressions to us, even Mr. Milkshake. But then they're using him and something that's historically black to celebrate Cold Harbor being complete. In my opinion, it's kind of fucked up, but like my people who are well versed in that topic, let me know what y'all think in the comments. But Milkshake was hitting that shit, boy. I didn't think we could get any better than freaking the 5 minutes dance party. What was it called? Deviant Jazz. Yeah. But Dylan ain't here to bite the skin off your bones right now, but he was rocking that shit, boy. I was thinking, did Mark recite it? He wouldn't have enough time. Can we lock him in there?
Can I get a little help?
Can I get a little help? It's crazy. Hey, Dylan, go be the GOAT, man. Don't turn around, boy. You're gonna get lost. I wonder what will be in Cold Harbor room. The actual accident? That would be cruel. Because we've seen a plane crash. Well, turbulence. Is that the sacrificial goat? Because they were saying the goats are not ready. They're rocking that shit. They're not trying to help. My boy. This is the first time her memory is awakening here, right? You guys are evil. Fucking evil. Fucking evil.
This beast will be entombed with a cherished woman, whose spirit it must guide to Q's door. Is it up to the
What? Okay, let's add animal cruelty to it. Don't let him do this.
Take it apart.
Damn, Milkshake. Oh, this is feisty. They want her to do it. Ain't no way. And we know how much they care for their goats. Because remember, that's what Mark asked her, that she gave the information about Gemma. Because he was like, what would you do if you lost one of your goats? Christ. So this is what that dude was prepping the goats for in season 1. When he is like, they're not ready. They're not ready.
How many what?
How many more must I give?
As many as the founder calls.
Pop him, man. Pop him. Oh, the goat even came closer. Kick it like Milchek. Oh my God. Fight, Mark. Fight. Yes. Use whatever you got. Holy shit. Yes. Yes. Kick him in the nuts. She should come and help him, please. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No speeches. Pop. No speeches.
No more killing.
No speeches, man. Pop. Now both of you can take him. Jesus. Get him, girl. Get him. His shit up. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Both of you get him. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wait! Wait!
Mark, get the f out of here, man. What you mean, wait? What you mean, wait? No speeches, man. This is how they always get away. No speeches. Let them think about it in the afterlife. Trying to get information, like, let me calm down. But it's like, he didn't care about killing y'all.
The barrier is holding.
Because I'm thinking, is it that they're trying to recreate like a perfect clone of Gemma? Is that what they're trying to do? Like create a perfect clone of her that is... Like, are they trying to create a perfect Innie? Because all the whole thing about the shit still holding, they use that language kind of like 2 episodes or last episode, that the something barriers are still holding. Wasn't Mark destroying one that they made at home? Yeah, walk your down that elevator.
Now, in a second, I'm gonna change to my Audi, and then you are gonna take him to...
Too late. Sucks to suck. Bye-bye. Holy f... Imagine the shock, bro. Hey, I love that detail though, because back when Mark switched in season 1, Harmony said when he hugged her, he became more tense. So it makes sense that as he changed here, he kind of tensed up, maybe his grip. Pop that in the neck. Yeah, I hope you die slow, stupid. That was dark. I know. Disbelief is very suspended right now. That was dark, I know. For some of you, give me side eye like Frank. You doing good, my bro? Oh, shit. He has no idea what just happened. Are they still playing drums? They're rocking that shit, too. Oh, shit. There we go. She knocked his shit.
Used to have 4 seats. Our friend Irving is gone, and they want our whole department gone. If he gets out, we're dead.
Talk to him.
They're gonna turn us off like f***ing machines. You've seen them do it. I know you've lost friends too. And you could be next. Could be next. They give us half a life and think we won't fight for it. Right, Milchick? Help us. Please. Help us.
I won't be surprised if they just leave. Mark, you are such a dork, and I love you. Oh, will his work?
Jesus.
Oh. It had Drummond's blood. Big brain. Big brain Mark. Oh my gosh, she's... But that is not Gemma though, that's another Innie.
I'm your husband.
She's gonna think it is another test from the rooms.
We had a life together.
Don't speak to that man. He's here to hurt you.
And if you come with me right now, we can get it back.
No. Stop.
Yo.
This is not.
Why is she gonna listen to you?
Please, don't let him touch you.
We have to go.
Stop.
Shut up.
Mr. Drummond!
Drummond's dead.
It's okay.
He dead. Can they get out from the inside though? Is she gonna wake up now? Oh gosh, she's gonna wake up.
Come on out. It's okay.
This shit means something to me, man. She said, I don't care about the blood. Can you imagine? Of course, they didn't let them leave that up a little bit. Can you imagine? My wife travels for like a weekend, and when she comes back, I'm like, can't get enough of her. So imagine someone dies, you think your spouse died, and for years, and now you see them again? Shit. Of course, they had to fucking interrupt them. I love that alarm. It means your whole shit. I think y'all should whoop that doctor's ass before you leave. He had way too much fun with this. Milkshake, join us. Join us. Oh, Miss Casey. Wait. So this is Miss Casey and Innie Mark now. Awkward. Okay, they were their real selves when the smoosh session started. But now that they're outside, Miss Casey's essentially 100-something-year-old child in a woman's body, and Mark is a 2-year-old child that loves Helly. And now he's chopping lips with Miss Casey. This show, man. Milchek, just join the winning side, man. Okay, my guy, you're not stronger than a whole vending machine and the both of us. Mark is lost. I won't be able to think. Ain't no way. Okay, Hulk. Ain't no way.
Come on, you gotta go right now! Go!
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Talk to me, cuz. Talk to me. Oh, yeah. You, Mr. Milchek. Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Mr. Milchek. Last time we heard that was last finale as well. Fuck you, Mr. Milchek. That was one hell of a payoff. With the whole band squad, too. I'm like, because sometimes in some stories with a hint of humor, someone will give this whole speech thinking that they're about to rile up the whole crowd, but people just disperse or people just leave. Or like in Game of Thrones when what's his name, Grey Worm, the one that was a Grey Worm but a Stark but also a Grey Worm, Reek, can't remember his name, when he gave his whole speech about taking over the castle and they just freaking knocked him out from behind. Oh yeah. What you finna do now, huh? Oh yeah. Fuck you, Mr. Milchek. Hey, it is a finale, yo. This is a finale. Oh, that was good. That was good. Gemma, you're outside.
Mark, come on! Come on, Mark! Come on, we have to go! Mark!
Oh, he can't leave them.
Mark, we gotta go home! Mark!
He's gonna make that choice. At least tell her, man.
Mark!
Oh my god. Not fair. Not fair. This is not fucking fair because this is any Mark. If he goes outside, he's done. But the other Mark gets to be with his wife. But if he stays, he has Helly. Again, whenever these choices come, my anger and rage goes towards Lumen, not to either of them. And of course, he's gonna want to stay with Helly. Of course, that's who he loves. And I mean, him staying with Helly is not like they're gonna live long lives or grow old together, right? Because like he can't stay in the Lumen building forever, you know. Jesus. Hodor. This is wild. But at least he's like, I've saved her. Not in front of her, man. Wow. At least they freed her. Imagine what Helly feels right now. Like Mark could have been gone, but he stayed with me. But where do we go from here though? Wait for season 3, huh? They're about to hit us with that. Like the circles that they deserve it, man. They deserve it. So, who's responsible for killing Mr. Drubbin? Is it Any Mark or Ari Mark? Because Any Mark put the gun to his neck. Ari Mark squeezed. Now that's a finale, boy. Recording is currently at 1 hour 43 minutes. Were you expecting any less from my channel? Come on now, stop playing. You know what you signed up for. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's how you can do a finale, man. Man, the way this episode is structured is beautiful. I'm glad that they gave both Marks the space, like the first 20-ish minutes to like really hash it out, call out what is at stake and everything. Miss Harmony Corbell. Hey man, again, I don't judge people who don't with Harmony, but I'm like, low-key, if you don't with Harmony heavy, you're not enjoying the show to the fullest, is all I'm saying. But I also understand that like taste is subjective. You know what I'm saying? What works for someone doesn't work for the other. But for my opinion, come on, man. Shorty's the full package, dog. Shorty's the full package. Like, I love the conversation they had between them. And the reveal, like, I can't remember if it was season 1, but towards the end of the episode, they kind of edited it in the way where like the numbers glitched and you kind of saw Gemma's face in there. So like that was them dropping hints that, yo, this was Gemma. So every file he completes makes a different one. And when they were leaving and that doctor in there was screaming, they're all gonna die. He's talking about all the innies that they've created, all 24 of them or so. That was cruel, man. Like, took Gemma into that room and there was the thing there for her to dismantle. Freaking cruel. Mr. Milchek delivering the letter to Dylan and fucking running away. Chef's kiss. Just that sprinkle of humor in there, and it works so well. I do appreciate Dylan's outie. I think it's one of these situations where like you feel the human emotion of the insecurity and the guilt, but you kind of make lemonades out of the lemons, right? He said, I hope that she sees me one day the way she sees you. And that just tells me that he's working towards being a better version of himself. Plus, they did it with the montage of them taking care of their kids and kissing each other and like just being all around warm. So I love that that was like realistic. He cussed him out at first, but then ended it with that. Yo, Mr. Milchek's whole dance performance. I mean, this episode have way too many MVPs, man. Way too many MVPs. Milchek dropped the moves on us, dog. He dropped the moves. Yes. When she started whooping Drummond's ass, bro. That's my whole thing, man. All these speeches people be giving, pop him first. He's gonna think about his life choices in the afterlife. Pop him first. And it's so interesting, she said how many goats have been sacrificed. So does that mean that a goat have been sacrificed for every single any of Gemma that they made? Or is it like past atrocities that Lumen have done over the years that they have sacrificed goats? And they picked the cutest goats too. I knew she was gonna pop off. Reminds me of what is his name in No Country for Old Men. He used something similar. Bro, Drummond was whooping that ass, boy. He was, but I love their tag team. Counter, man. Helly's speech, man. Of course, he says he sees that dog in Helly as well. Boy, we knew that since episode 1 when she threw the speaker at Mark's head. We been knew that. We knew that already. Come on now, you can't break her spirit. Mark urinating was Gemma was everything I wanted and a bag of chips. It's so crazy how lost in the sauce like Seth is though. Milkshake. Because when the alarm started going off and he was looking at himself in the mirror, I was thinking he was gonna have one of these moments that, well, the house is already burning down. Might as well, you know, kick some more cans of gasoline down and dip. You know, let me join the winning side. But nah, that indoctrination is so deep, man. My boy said, can't let this happen. I'm gonna play hero. Let me see you get out of MDR with all those band members out there. Cue Mr. Milchek. The final decision was so understandable, but so hard. And the up thing about Severance is this show does this freaking infuriating thing about characters not having context, because they were a different version of their self or something. That not having context and not knowing what's going on is so because in Gemma's eyes now, she was just with Mark, right? She was just with Mark and then came out of the stairs. She probably don't remember that part because she was Miss Casey. But now she's outside of this door looking in, probably doesn't know that this is not her Mark, and seeing him hold hands with another woman and run away instead of coming to her. So the lack of context is so infuriating. Obviously, we know all this, but to them in there, no idea. That's how you end the season, man. That's how you end the season. And I love the detail that the credits are all red this time. Normally the credits are usually white. Hey man, it's my wife's birthday. We've been celebrating all day. We hung out with her mom and her sister. We went to the mall. We had Indian food. We came home for a break, but I'm like, I had to get this finale in. As I'm done, we're going over to her sister's house right now to go eat cake and open presents. So it's been a great day. And tomorrow my wife and I will have a full day of watching because Last of Us 2 is out. We're gonna watch this finale again. And Black Mirror is out on Netflix. So like, bruh. Don't call me, don't text me, don't message me. Last of Us and Black Mirror is out, but I love you all, man, for checking this out with me. It's been fun, man. Severance has been gas. So thank you all. Reaction time 2 hours. What else you expect, man? Take it easy. Peace.